Fantastic? Nah. Amazing? Still not good enough. Glorious? Yeah, I think that's the right word. Glorious. The Glorious Model O. Man, I have so many good things to say about this mouse. I just love it so much. I've been using it for about like 2 years now, and I just want to tell y'all what I think about it. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. So the reason I think the Glorious Model O is one of the best gaming mice on the market is because of its weight, its price, and its software that it comes with. It also has an amazing sensor on the bottom, so you'll never have any of those weird mouse bugs that you will normally have with other mice. So first, I wanted to get into the weight of the mouse. So the Glorious Model O approximately weighs 67 grams, and that's a very light mouse compared to other gaming mice on the market, which can go up into 75 grams and even 80 grams, depending on the features of the mice. Now, the weight of the mouse is definitely a big selling point for the mouse. That's why most people buy it. That's why I bought it. So me personally, I like a very light mouse, and this does the job very well. Now, with me, I do have the wired version of the Model O, but there is a wireless version, and I've not tried that, but it feels the exact same. It is practically the exact same model. It just does not have this wire. So it weighs a little more just because it has a little more components. It weighs 69 grams, but that 2 gram difference isn't really going to make that big of a difference in gaming. For me personally, it definitely wouldn't, but it's just up to your own discretion. So the next thing I wanted to talk about is the sensor on the mouse. So this is the thing on the bottom, which practically tracks what movements your mouse does. So the actual name of the sensor on the bottom is the Pixart 3360 sensor. So this sensor has a 1000 hertz polling rate, which makes it really good for not having those weird spinouts or glitches that other mice have that don't have as good of a sensor. Now, with many mice I've had in the past, I've had a bunch of random mouse bugs. Just whenever I'm playing games, just random flicks and turns that I don't do, but the mouse just does. And that was a huge problem for me. But whenever I bought this mouse, it actually never did that. So I really enjoyed that about this mouse. The sensor is just very reliable, and it will just never fail. So while the mouse's hardware is very interesting, the thing I like the most about the mouse is the software. So this mouse really set the bar for how I see mouse software now, because this software is amazing. So in this software, you're able to change simple stuff like the lighting of the mouse or the DPI, or you can go into more advanced stuff and set custom macros and different button layouts, so you can make the mouse however you please. So the biggest factor with people buying mice, and the biggest factor to me personally, is definitely the price. And you want to make sure you're getting something that you paid for. And the Glorious Model O is the perfect mouse for its price. It cost $49. Whenever I got it, whenever it first came out, which is about 3 years ago, it cost $60, but the prices dropped down, and now there's a wireless version to compete with this version. But the wired version still costs $49, so I think it is an amazing price for what you're getting with all these software features and hardware features. Now, a major competitor against Glorious Model O is probably Final Mouse, and I'm sure if you're watching this video about the Glorious Model O, you know about Final Mouse, but their mices are more in the upper price range than the lower. Like the Glorious Model O ranges from like $50 to $60, but the Final Mouse is a lot more expensive. It's like $100 to $120, even $130, depending on where you're getting it from. So I mean, if you have that money to spend, I would definitely get the Final Mouse. I have friends who own the Final Mouse. They say it's a very good mouse, and I mean, it better be a good mouse because of the price range. But if you're more on the cheaper side, then I would definitely get the Glorious Model O. Now, finally, I just wanted to talk about the looks and the feel of the mouse. So, obviously right here, I have the matte finish of the mouse, but there is also a glossy finish, and I also have the black one, but there is also a white one and a pink one. Now, the pink one is a little more expensive than the black and white, since those are the base colors, and the pink is kind of like a more limited edition, so it makes sense that it's more expensive, but the pink one literally does the same exact stuff. It doesn't have any more features or any less. It is the same exact mouse, it just costs more. So if you don't want pink, then I would suggest not to get that, since the price is a lot higher. But this, as you can see, it has a honeycomb feel. So You would think that you would be able to feel that whenever you play, and it might be uncomfortable, but you can't actually feel the honeycombs. It just makes it a lot lighter than it would already be without the honeycombs. So I really like that feature about the mouse. It kind of just makes it have a unique look, and it kind of stands out in your setup. So also these lights right here on both sides, they light up RGB. So you can change it in the software like I was talking about, any color you want, and there are different modes. So usually I just put it on the glorious mode because that just cycles through rainbow colors. And I just think that looks the best in my setup. But there are just a bunch of customizable options with this mouse, and that is why I think it is one of the best mice on the market. So thank y'all for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I'm trying to up the quality of my videos, so if you see anything that I could do better or worse, then just put it in the comments below and I'll look at all the comments and reply to them. So thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all later. Peace out.